Hey everybody, this week on our little trip back in time, I got a couple oldies here. I got a AMT kit and a monogram kit. Looks like they were mostly built stock. I believe this is the 29 that's been around forever. And I think this was like a 30 or 31 that they did. You could get the coupe or this roadster thing. But they're pretty neat old kits. Look at this here monogram one first. And again, this is as I found. And I don't think he painted it. Looks like the rear axle's a little loose there. So it must have come yellow plastic and black plastic, which doesn't look too bad. Had to glue the part of the top on there. And not much. I don't think this guy painted anything on this. Just put it together. There's the little thing up there. If I make that clear, says what it is. There we go. Yeah, it says copyright monogram, but it doesn't really have the year on it. But I'm sure it's back a ways. But really neat old kit. That rear axle's gonna fall off here in a minute. But yeah, no paint. Looks like you put a little. Whoa! What happened to the? There we go. Looks like you put a little decal on it there, and that's about it. Not much going on in there, except a little dust. I cleaned these up a little bit. He put the license plate on. Oh yeah, it is a 30. It says 30 right there. So I guessed pretty good. I think the little rumble seat opens up. Got the little rumble seat in there. Pretty neat kit. Let's just see if the, I don't know if it's going to fall apart if we take this hood off or not, but let's see. Man, that fits good. We'll put that back on later. But there's the little engine there, a little flathead four-banger thingy. Again, no paint on that, just a nice, nice clean build of a neat old kit. Will make a good hot rod if a guy wanted to tear it down and redo it, but I'm not going to do that. It sure is tempting though. I love these 30s. Maybe there's that one. And then this here, I'm pretty sure this is an old issue because I bought this in a collection of old stuff. But he kind of built it stock. And looks like I think he used some of that leather stuff you used to get in those parts packs things. Let's see, where they from? They're from custom upholstery kits, I guess is what they were called for models. I've shown them before on a couple of my videos way back. Looks like you put that on the seat, so it has a leather look to it. It's kind of cool. And if you look, it's got a dual exhaust, so it kind of makes you wonder what's under the hood. We'll get to in a second. Looks like a brush paint. Not too shabby. He's got that little deck lid thing. Looks like a knockoff from a wheel, but whatever. Whoops, didn't mean to bump that. Doing this a little bit different this time, so it's more comfortable. But anyway, there it is. Let's check out this motor here and see what the heck is going on. Ooh, another one that's really, really tight. And check that out. How cool is that? Got the dual carbs on there. Got the fuel line or something coming in there. Got the different heads on it. Kind of a neat header type manifold there, it looks like. And I got the fancy air cleaners on there. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I had this thing for a long time and I didn't know that. And so that's pretty cool. So that's why we got the dual exhaust with the brown exhaust and the brown mufflers. I think he might have been going for rust. but that's all right. It looks pretty good. Painted under there, it looks like. Yeah. Flat black. Not much there. But neat kit. What really makes it neat is kind of a little sleeper old school hot rod with that flathead with the dual carbs. Yeah, I kind of like that. A little fancy upholstery. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about as clear as we're going to get that engine. But let's try it here. See if we get a little bit clear. Anyway, he must have got that manifold from something. I don't know. I don't think it came with. Maybe might have come with this kit years ago. I don't know. But that's a neat manifold. So anyway, there's that bad boy. Fun little kit. Again, that one's as found. Just cleaned it up. Had these for probably, geez, I don't know, 6-7 years, maybe a little longer. Real quick. I got this little thing here from Dan DeMan. He sent me his new shop card. That was a nice little surprise. Let me make it clear so you can see it better. That was a nice little surprise in the mail. I seen a few of you guys out there had them, and it's just showed up. Again, he's got cool stuff. I like that 60s tie-dye psychedelic looking thing going on there. That's pretty cool. And he left that stuff on there like from his last shop card, which I love those ads on there. Very cool. And it's two-sided. I don't know if anybody have watched very many of his videos, but he does excellent with planes and some cool dioramas. And his Matchbox restoration is really fascinating to watch. They turn out awesome. And the trains and cool old stuff. Guy does a little bit of everything. Great channel. You guys need to go check it out. Really good stuff. Yeah, me and him, we got a lot in common. Pretty cool dude. So go check him out. 60s Rule. That's an awesome name for his channel. Anyway, and then a little bit different on the magazines this week. My son and I were at over at that guy I've been telling you about once in a while, Time Bomb Collectibles, which is down the street from his wife's, whoops, sorry, damn it, his wife's new office. So we went down there looking around, and they had this Street Machine, 1976. Had this when I was a kid, so it was like 50 cents or something, like $1.13 back in the day. Crazy. Anyway, this used to have model stuff in it. This was around for quite a while, Street Machine. It's a neat old mags. I had a bunch of them, but when I moved, they got in the wrong box and got sold. But it had model stuff in the back of it, which is pretty cool. And I don't know if anybody recognizes that name there. That's all blurry. Let's see if I can make it clear. There you go. Hank Borger. That's how you say his last name. Did some articles in this. Did that really sweet little Rambler there. And that little 61 Chevy there. Just kind of a neat little article about the good old days. See right there? Now this is the good old days, but back then he was talking about the other good old days, which is the really good old days to us. But anyway, cool magazine. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, we all need one of those. And we'll just look at a couple things here, give you guys an idea how cool this magazine was. I don't know if any of you remember it. I'm sure some of you old farts out there remember it. I wish I still had the ones I had. I had that hanging on my wall for years in my bedroom. Really cool picture. And that, look at that thing. Look at the paint on that. Yeah, that was just a Plymouth Barracuda back then. Nothing special. Now, if you did something like that to that kind of a car, you'd be hung up. But that is so cool. Anyway, and then there's a little Street Machine event going on. It's got some pictures of it, of the cars there. But anyway, the Hank guy, he used to write for these guys. And he did a few things. So I just grabbed one of them that's got some cool stuff that he did. I'll show you real quick. Him and his brother Wayne, I think. Hank and Wayne Borger, I think. I don't know. Anyway, this was just some of his stuff, I guess. But I thought I'd show you that really nice job on that 57 Ford. Really cool. Really cool. So I assume it's blue. This is back before it was color in these. But there's a nice side shot of it. Nice flame job. And check out the interior. Yep, we all know that's my favorite kind of interior. The corduroy stuff. Really nice job on that. And there's the engine, which detail work in there, but it's hard to see. And then he did a stock one compared to the custom one, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's take a look at this real quick. We got a few minutes here. That back in, what year did I say this was? Number 9 from 1980. 1980, that was a couple years ago. There's the model of the month. Happened to be a tow truck. There's a cool little diagram there telling you how to Z a frame and stuff, which is cool. Nice little drawings. Yeah, let's see, and then Dennis Doty, I think that's how I say his name. Quite the collector and knowledgeable on this die-cast stuff. I don't know if he's still with us or not. I don't know if the Hank Borger guy's still with us or not. But they had really cool articles in here for the die-cast stuff. There's the Hank one again. And here's a scale truck. Gives you some tips, drawings on cutting off the sleeper, I guess. And let's see. Oh, this is good for David Parsley, the our local great fire engine builder. He's done some amazing stuff. If you haven't seen his channel, man, he's working on some cool stuff now too. Doing one of those with the open cab, I think it is. But yeah, this one's for you, sir. Check this out. Hey, look at that. Nice. Maybe you recognize this guy's name. He's even on the cover there. There he is. Greg Smith. There he is. This is a couple days ago. Don't know if he's with us anymore or not. And there's another guy I did articles quite a bit. Eric Hartlip, I guess you say that. This is a part 3. Eventually we'll get around to going through some of these old scale autos, and we'll do part 1 and 2. What he's doing to this Mazda RX-7 right there. He's doing some engine detailing. He opened the doors, making the seats tilt forward. This just went crazy cool stuff on this. There's the seat tilting forward. And did some stuff in there and a shifter. But yeah, we'll go through that later. And here's a contest, Memphis, 1980. That's a nice little utility truck there, farm truck. I don't know what it is. It's pretty cool. Yeah, some winners there. I don't recognize any names real quick. But here's some more from the show. That's nice there. Yeah, that's pretty cool there. Yeah, there's all weathered thing. There's all nice clean one. Tom Underwood, he's around quite a bit back then with being in magazines and stuff. That's nice. That's kind of a Smokey and the Bandit looking thing. There's a, look at that little sprint car, big pile up there in first corner. Very cool diorama, very cool. What else we got here? We all know Mark Gustafson. A lot of us old farts anyway remember that name. I don't know if he's still around either, but phenomenal master model car builder. Amazing. There's a pretty cool build there. And there's some more pictures of it. I'd like to see that in color. I believe he's the one, I don't know if by himself or with some friends, started the Salt Lake model car contest, and I believe he started the model car museum thing down there, so he's dedicated to the hobby for sure. And there's some of that Wayne E. Moyer stuff, another die cast expert, cool stuff. Where are we at? There we go. Some very cool stuff. See, this is Hank and Wayne Borger. They did this. Pretty sure I'm saying that right. Anyway, they did the scrap box column, and it just talked about modeling and different things, and a few model pictures here and there. That's nice there. Oh, Johan, I'm sure, 63 Fury. Johan AMX, I would imagine. There's a race version of it. I don't know who else made that. I know MPC or somebody made a 1/20th scale. But that is such a cool car. Very cool car. I have a couple of those, but won't get them anymore. They're crazy money, and Johan is gone. But there's a nice shot of the engine compartment. That's pretty clear. You can kind of see, got the fuel lines and plug wires. Nice job. And there's their model of the month. Really nice Corvette. Very nice. Again, it'd be cool if this stuff was in color, because I imagine it just goes nuts with color. And he was a writer for a while, doing looks like more like promos and stuff like that. Very neat stuff. It's like old Chrysler there. Wow, look at that. And then you got the Mustang. Yeah, this is there's another Gustafson article. He did the putty thrower for years, kind of a column where he would talk about different things and show pictures once in a while. Here he's giving you tips on your workbench and how to organize and stuff, and do's and don'ts kind of thing. And some more shots. Look at all those trophies up there. Those are pretty cool. Look at that TV. Now we do that with our phone. Amazing. Amazing. Here's a nice article about that Datsun kit. I think Revell. Oh, there it is right there. Yeah. Yeah, Revell did that. I wasn't into that back in the day, but I could go for that kit now. That's a neat little model. Very cool. Very cool. And it's international modeler, just a column the guy wrote, and then some guy's wife wrote a thing about her crazy husband and his model building, probably. I'm sure she likes it though. And items of interest, and kind of interesting stuff, coming events, and yeah, there's a few things going on back then. And the best part back then was this eBay. Yeah, that was eBay back in the 70s and 80s, and for a long time. As you can see, I got that one marked, and I got that one marked, so I probably sent them a letter. I bought a few kits out of the back of this. Did some trading, slot car stuff I traded. That's how you did it back in the day. Then what they wanted, miscellaneous, literature wanted, diecast wanted, and general. Yeah, that's just cool. Some neat old ads there. Yeah, those guys were around for a while. Auto World. Yeah. LMG, that's been around a while. Wow. Look at that little display cases there. Very cool. Automotive Miniatures Incorporated. Very cool. You get the scale auto jacket. Anybody have one of those? I always wanted them, but I never had the money. They're pretty cool. You get the back issues. Even then, you could only go back to issue 3, which is cool. So, anyway, I thought I'd share this with you and see what you thought. Reminisce a little bit. There's not many ads in this, which is kind of cool. I was just noticing that. Not many ads. Yeah, there's a few ads there. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Magazine was around a long time. Great magazine. I loved it. But, like all my good favorite magazines, they're gone. It sucks. Sometimes the internet's good. Sometimes it's bad because all my magazines are gone. Anyway, set the old sleeper hot rod there, cruising around back in about 1952 or something maybe. Squirrely, he likes everything pretty good. Uh, Dan, the man, he likes all that stuff pretty good. The phone's blurry, that's not good. There we go. Okay, I'm out of here. Holy crap, 20 minutes. Subscribers, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Ring the bell. Just make some comments, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you feel the need to. Until next time, everybody take care. Bye.